you're 17, standing at the edge of your future, everyone asking the same question: what do you want to be when you grow up? But no one taught you how to answer it. You scroll, you search, you sweat, you panic. Someone tells you to be a doctor, another tells you to be an engineer, ignoring your interest and ability and just thinking about the value of this or that job in society. This is not just your story. This is the story of thousands of students drowning in confusion, lost in C majors, no map, no compass. Let's be honest, how we are supposed to pick our entire future before we even figure out who we are. The struggle is real. Many students still teach math, science, history, but skip one significant subject, which is orientation for how to choose your major. And so students end up deciding their future blindly, ignoring their abilities and interests, following money and fame. To dive deeply into career guidance, let's agree to the truth that it's not a magic, it's self-discovery. It's about asking the three simple but life-twisting questions. What am I good at? What do I enjoy? What are the majors needed nowadays? When answering these three questions, it means you are about to reach your destination. So if you feel lost, remember that you're not broken, you're not late, you just haven't found the map yet. Look for guidance, ask, explore, make personality tests, talk to guidance specialists, because choosing major is not choosing a job for life, but it's choosing your fate too. This was the Career Compass, your guide out of confusion and into clarity. And just keep in mind that the future is not written yet and the pen is in your hands.
My name is Caroline Fawaz. I'm the career advisor at the Lebanese American University in Beirut campus. I've been working in career advising for the past 7 years. Before LEU, I used to coach students, high school students, about their career on my own, and now I've been with LEU for 2 years.
What's the first step you take when helping a student choose a major?
Okay, so basically, the first thing I do actually is have a talk with them, know more about their interests, their values, their likes and dislikes, get to know their ambition, where do they see themselves. After that, if they are still lost, we can do a career assessment test. If not, from there we can look through majors and then they can make a defined decision.
What kind of tools or tests do you use to guide students?
Basically, at LEU, we use the Strong Inventory assessment. It's an assessment that does not measure potential. It measures students' interests. So basically, they would have to answer like 244 questions in the assessment. And from that assessment, we can know what are their interests, what type of major suits their personality, and the type of work that compares them to other people in that job, if they would succeed in it. And of course, it does not measure potential. So personal work and personal effort cannot be defined in any assessment.
Are there certain majors you believe students are overlooking that actually have strong future?
I mean, nursing. Many students don't like to do nursing, and I believe it's a major we all need. Nobody wants a robot to be their nurse. We need nurses. And social sciences also, like political science, international affairs. Students really don't like to do that major. They like to stay away from it.
What advice would you give to a student who feels completely lost about their future?
First of all, I would tell them it's a completely normal feeling. Everybody has been in their shoe and has had some fears about that. It's normal. Then I would like to address that fear. Where is it coming from? Why do they feel that way? Are they completely lost? They don't know anything about like their future, what to do or where to start. And from there, I can know how to address the issue after I address the fear. And I just reassure them that it's okay to be afraid. Would you want a specific answer for that? Tell me. I would help them gain some clarity about basically reflecting on themselves and the career that they would like to pursue. I like to start with the career because I like people to envision where do they see themselves working and in what. And maybe from there they can have a sense of direction about what major to choose.
What would you tell students who are afraid of changing majors after starting university?
For that question, by the way, and I would like to tell students to remove any external influence, whether it's from their parents, from their peers, to remove this influence. And after the external influence is removed, to choose a major based on their interests, not because my friend is doing so, not because my friend told me this major is interesting. Okay, it's interesting. Do you like it? Do you want to do it? Do you want to pursue it? Would you like to work in that field?
Now, the question.
Yes.
What would you tell students who are afraid of changing majors after starting university?
Okay, first I would tell them why. Why are they doing that? Is it because they're not doing well in that major? Are they failing? Is it because they had a difficulty with one course in that whole program? Is it because they thought the major was something and then it turned out to be something else? So that question is a bit it's a bit tricky because depending on the reason, I can address the issue and know why. So if I wanted to start, they're not doing well, okay, it's fine, it happens. You learn from your experience. What can we do now? What are your likes? What would you like to pursue? And we look at the options for them. If it's because of one certain course they don't like, students have to know that the curriculum is not based on their likes and dislikes. There are many things or hardships that they will inquire during their major or studying at university, and it's normal. They would have to do their best and maybe find some fun in other courses. If it's because they thought it was something and it turned out to be something else, that's why we always advise them to pass by the career office, pass by the advisors, talk to them about their major. What do you think it is? What do you think it offers? What are the career paths after you graduate? I think that's very important.
In your opinion, what's the most rewarding part of your job?
The positive impact I have on their lives. I mean, choosing your major and choosing what career path to pursue is it's your first decision towards adulthood, and having that impact on students, because I chose this career path based on a personal experience. I wanted someone like me to help me when I was in college choose a major that I would excel at. And because I needed someone like that, I chose to pursue this career and help every student when they're lost, when they don't know what to do, where to start from, or how to start. So it gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Thank you.
My name is Reem. I'm the Dean of Students at Lebanese American University.
What advice would you give to a student who feels completely lost about their future?
It's normal for students to be confused, to be lost confused about which major to choose. Some students, they know what they want to major in at the university when they are 15 and 14 years old. And others, they are almost in and they still are not sure. The previous example is normal, and this example is also normal. But the issue is that at most universities we have career counseling, and the career advisor provides some information, testing tools for the student to be closer to make a decision. And assuming that the student makes a decision, or since age 14 she is thinking of this major, and after 1 year she finds out that she is in the wrong major, this is also normal. Now, who worries? The parents worry. They think that my daughter, who has been dreaming of this major for 4 years, now she wants to change the major. And our answer is, this is normal. Okay? The most important thing is that after being a year and a half at the university, an American system, it will be about time to decide on a major. So you can still change. Why after a year and a half? Because all the credits can fit in any major, because most of them are general requirements. You can still change a major after 2 years, but maybe you lose some credits and some of the courses that you got passing grades on.
What would you tell students who are afraid of changing majors after starting university?
No, that's what I said. They don't have to worry about changing the major. Doesn't mean that you are a loser. It simply means that you are following your passion and your mind, what you are interested in, and you can understand and absorb, and what your passion is. So maybe you'll find this passion after being at university a year and a half.
In your opinion, what's the most rewarding part of your job?
Dealing with students مع الشباب والصبايا في احلى منها مثلكم اهلا وسهلا فيكم.
Were you lost after graduation to choose your major?
هلا اكيد يعني الكل بيعاني من قصص بعد الجراديويشن، خصوصا العالم اللي مش اخذه ولا شيء خاصه بالكارير اورينتيشن يعني للجامعه وهيك، فاكيد I was lost يعني at some point.
Yes, I believe schools often don't prepare us enough to know what major we should pursue in university.
What did you do to choose your suitable major?
We had some orientation sessions, and I especially looked at the courses offered and how it would be for me studying them, as well as the career and the future of such a major.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
اكثر شيء اخذت تيستس اونلاين، يعني كل شيء خاصه بالكارير، يعني مثلا في قصص بتسالوني انت شو اكثر شيء بتحبه، ما بعرف فور اكزامبل او شيء هيك، واللي لاحظته انه انجينيرينج يعني بالاخر، وهلا صرت انجينير.